I'm John Groves, pastor at Pendleton First United Methodist Church. We welcome you. We're excited that you're coming. It's a unique time. We're trying to accommodate everything for the little ones to have a great experience. For the parents and the adults, we hope to have an opportunity where we can get together, talk and get to know one another, provide some programs and activities. I'll be hanging around every once in a while, checking on the young ones to see how they could teach me many, many times. So look forward to a wonderful opportunity to learn and grow and to feel comfortable and a safe space. So welcome and blessings to you. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Brittany Olson. Have been a lead teacher here for 12 years, and I am married to Dan. We have 3 children, 2 that are grown. One lives in Ohio, and the other one is a sophomore at ISU, and our youngest is a senior at Pendleton Heights. I'm just excited for this school year, and I also get to work with Alicia Lowe this year. Come on over, Alicia.
Okay.
It's her first year here.
Hello.
This year. She has 3 children. All 3 have gone through Friendly Flock. She's married to Dan, and she has a degree from Ball State.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
And I'm super excited to be here.
Hello, my name is Molly Rao. This is my first year here at Friendly Flock, and I'm super excited to be with everyone. I have 12 years of teaching experience. I graduated with a bachelor's in elementary education. I am married to my husband Neil for 13 years. We have 3 kids, 2 girls, Lenny and Sadie. They are 5th graders this year. And Oscar, our son, he is 8 and he is in 3rd grade. Jennifer Mabry is my assistant this year. You're gonna come on over and say hi. She has her master's in elementary education, and she has 2 daughters as well, one that lives in Michigan and one that lives here in Pendleton.
I also want to introduce Bria Groby. She is going to be a volunteer from the high school this year, so she'll be here every day from about 9:30 to 11. She'll be volunteering in the classroom as well as helping with music. So
I'm so excited to meet all the kids and help with the music.
Hello, I'm Barbara Snodgrass. I'm the board treasurer for Friendly Flock. And some of you may know me because I've been treasurer for a number of years. I have 3 children and 5 grandchildren and 2 great-grandchildren. So I'm an old person. But I really love working with children and keeping involved in the preschool board and so forth. So the thing this year is some of the things will have changed, especially for you folks that have been with us for a while. And so I'd like to share with you what those are. First of all, we have a website, an email address. This is the way that you get in touch with me about any tuition questions. And hopefully you can read that or stop your camera and read it later. And then another very important thing that you will be getting is the tuition envelopes that have our address on it. And that enables you either to put tuition in your child's backpack or mail it in the U.S. mail. Either way will work using this envelope. We very much like you to use the envelope, however you're sending tuition, and give us information about the child's name, first and last name, and also how much the amount of that's in there and what it is for. And if you're mailing it, of course, you can put that on the inside of the envelope or on the check, and that will work as well. There are a couple other ways. First of all, this year we're going to be unable to take cash, and so tuition payments need to come in a different manner, either a personal check that you either mail or put in your child's folder and backpack, or you can have a money order made and again put it in the envelope in your child's backpack or folder. Another way is a check that you have set up to come from the bank each month, and you need to schedule that so that it arrives by the 15th of the month. And I know sometimes it takes those checks a week or so to get here or more. The third way, or the fourth way actually, that we're hoping to be able to offer to parents is being able to pay online. And the board has been working very hard to hopefully make that happen yet this year. So be watching for information about that if that would work for you. You have to either mail or send the tuition with the child. You can no longer walk into the church and give it to the secretary. So that might be something different for some of you. There is a $20 late fee if you pay after the 15th of the month. And your tuition has to be up to date by the end of the month in order for the child to continue attending. So you want to keep track of tuition. When we know what the number of envelopes that you need, we will be putting those in their child's packet that they will receive when they come to the first day of school or the orientation days. So we will, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to email, and I will get back to you very quickly, hopefully. Thank you.
Hi, I would like to share with you our focus of our preschool program. We're based on the Indiana Early Childhood Standards. Our belief is that an appropriate curriculum in an early childhood classroom includes active, hands-on learning, is play-based with a purpose. We believe in the value of play in the preschool classroom, that it is so very important. Learning through play takes a well-planned, a well-prepared environment that invites young people to be able to make choices, to choose, to interact with others, to investigate, predict. It's trial and error and using manipulatives. We want each child to approach learning with enthusiasm and engagement, and that is our goal. We have been working in our classrooms, getting the environment set up so all of these things can happen. Our daily centers include blocks and art and pretend play and math, language, literacy, writing, science. So we are so excited to get started and can't wait to meet you.
I want to talk to you a little bit about our Zoophonics program, which was introduced at Friendly Flock 11 years ago. It's a program that engages children through movement and song as we connect the alphabet with animals. We typically will teach the letter sounds first, followed by the letter names. And then we also do lowercase before we do capital letters. There will be a handout that you can find in your packet from Open House that will explain a little bit about each one of the animals and the letter that they represent. For an example, this is Willie W. Weasel, and he says, "Wha." Also, we have the lending library that has been used for many years here, where the children are able to borrow books and then return it for another. But unfortunately, due to our circumstances with COVID, we are not able to do that this year.
I just want to go over arrival and dismissal plans. So school starts at 8:30 and dismissal is at 11. The church doors will remain locked, but if you need to pick up your child early, then you can just use the buzzer at the main entrance, and then someone from the office will let you in, and then you're welcome to come down and get your child. If there is a change in pickup, we ask that you communicate with the teacher with email, a note, using the Remind app, or a text, just to let the teacher know who's picking up. We will ask for ID, so just let them know that. We know that there's going to be some separation anxiety. Please know that we understand. We'll be as gentle with your children as we possibly can. We don't want them to cry. If they're crying for a prolonged period of time, we will contact you and let you know what's going on. In the packet that you will get for at open house, you'll have a car name inside, and we just ask that you take the car name and attach it to the passenger visor of your car, so that once you're here you can flip it down and the teachers can see the name on the car, so for pickup. Drop off begins at 8:20, so teachers will be upstairs to start getting children out of the car at 8:20. There is a visual in your packet that you don't have, but once you do, you will see, try to put that up here. We ask that you go south down Main Street, turn onto High Street, come down West Street, and then go into the back entrance of the parking lot and just make a line under the portico. So teachers will be outside to get your children out of the car at that time. We'll do just a verbal screening just to check for COVID symptoms, and we just ask that you be considerate of other families this year. Obviously, we don't want to get anyone sick. Once they're inside, they will sanitize their hands, and then they'll wait with their class. Masks will be worn by teachers and students in the atrium during drop-off and pickup, but once we're down in our class, masks can come off. Pickup will go much the same way. Students will be dismissed at 11. Teachers will bring students out to the car and help them get into the car, and then we also ask at that time that you pull up as far as possible once your child is in the car, because we are not allowed to buckle them in, but if you pull all the way up until you get to the road, or as far up as you can, then you can get out and buckle your child if you need to. And then that way we have room for other cars to pull up. If you decide that you would prefer to not use the car line and you would like to walk up, if you are dropping your child off for school that day, we ask that you park in the east parking lot, walk down the sidewalk, and come to the main entrance for drop-off. If you are wanting to pick up at the end of the day, then we ask that you also park in the east parking lot, but instead of using the main entrance doors, we ask that you use the east side doors by the patio. So I think that's it. I know that's a lot of information, but if you have any questions, you can just ask us at open house. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Susan Barrett, and I am currently the Director of Christian Ed here at Pendleton First. Some of you recognize me throughout the years, but I'm excited to share with you that I'll also be a preschool teacher 2 days a week in our preschool class on Tuesday and Thursday for the younger kids. I have a degree from Ball State University, and I've worked in the schools for plenty of years, so I'm excited to get back into the classroom, but I will continue to work here at Pendleton First also. We also have another teacher who couldn't be here with us today. Her name is Allison Gibson. She will be an assistant in one of our preschool classes. So we look forward to seeing you in just a few short weeks.
If we are missing any registration forms, you will be able to find those in the folder that you will receive at open house. Any of those forms that you happen to be missing are due by the first day of school. We're so sad this year that we cannot have parent volunteers, but we will need plenty of helpers to make Play-Doh for us all year long. So you are able to sign up for that if that is something that sounds fun for you at open house.
Friendly Flock will follow the South Madison calendar. Weather concerns, if we have a 2-hour delay, then the AM classes will meet from 10 a.m. until 12 p.m. Picture Day is going to be October 1st and 2nd. More info to come on that later. No field trips are scheduled as of right now, but we will look into guest speakers instead and keep you updated on that as it comes. As far as snacks go, each child is going to be responsible for bringing a snack, and this snack bucket, will come home as a reminder. Teachers will send out a calendar when it's your child's turn, and the bucket will be sanitized each time. As for birthdays, we will be celebrating the birthdays as close to possible as their actual birthday. The students may choose a fun snack for that day. We just ask that it is store-bought, and please check the approved snack list.
Hi, I want to talk to you a little bit about the communication that you'll receive from us. This year you will get your folders, their packets with all of the information that you'll need, email, contact information for the teacher. That will be given to you at the open house. We also have conferences for parents. For our preschool, we have them in the fall and we have them in the spring. For our pre-K, preschool is in the spring. Discipline. We have a calming area for the kids. It's like a little bit of a timeout so they can go in, take a deep breath, sit down on a pillow, regroup a little bit, and then join the group when they're ready. Services that are offered by our South Madison Community School District for those kids who are living in the school district and will attend those schools in the fall, they will do some speech testing with the children, and we will keep you posted on those dates and let you know when we receive those from the school. Okay, our open houses this year are on Monday, September 21st for our pre-K and 3-day-a-week group, September 22nd for our 2-days-a-week group in our preschool. They'll be from 9 to 10, and this year we're asking that just one adult comes with the kids, and no siblings are allowed, and we ask that the adults wear a mask and leave it on during the open house. You can bring the kids school supplies during that time, and just come in and see the room and spend some time with your children that day. And on that first day of school, you'll want to make sure that you send a family picture with your child. School will start, and we're looking forward to those days on September 23rd for pre-K and September 24th for preschool. Thank you. We can't wait to see you.